How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews. Back for yet another review. A little bit of that hoppy, milk sugary stuff and things on today's Massive Beer Review in the form of Free Will Brewing's Cloudy with a Chance of Charcuterie. Yeah. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. But different, I guess. Free Will Brewing. I've done a few of their beers. Most of the stuff has actually been kind of their sour or barrel-aged stuff. So this is, I don't know if this is the first hop-forward offering I am reviewing. I know I've reviewed a couple. I don't know if I posted them, actually. But, regardless, we're diving into it. As far as what it says in this can, it says, Cloudy with the Chance of Charcuterie. New England-style India Pale Ale with oats and milk sugar. So they're doing that whole thing. 7% alcohol by volume, and done and done. It's clouds with letterings. Not just letters, letterings. It's a very distinct distinction between the distinctions of the distinctions. I'm just trying to confuse it because I can't use words properly. Anyway, let's give this a pour, see what she's got. So they're talking about a New England style IPA, oats, milk sugar. They're going for a little bit of that kind of sweetness on top of sweetness, a little bit of haze. But if you look at it right now, it's got a nice haziness to it, but nothing too crazy. It's just a soft, kind of slightly hazy yellow kind of body to it. More of an unfilteredness than an overt haziness. Super rocky head to it. There was a pinky finger's worth that is white as white could be, but it's dissipating relatively quickly. Or it could be lying, sticking around right now. But yeah, does she look like a crazy, hazy, oat-laden New England style IPA? No. Does she look like a hazy IPA? Sure does. So yeah. Let's see if we can get a nose on her. That's citrus, my friends. That's big, bold, nice, real deal kind of citrus to it. It does have a bit of those vanilla vibes, a little bit of that kind of milk sugar vibe to it. But outside of that, you're just getting heaping helpings of citrus. It comes off a little bit bittering, a decent amount sweet, and just very real, not super synthetic. Yeah, I actually really dig this. Got a nice kind of bittering bite to the nose. That little bit of added sweetness from that milk sugar adds a little bit of kind of depth to that sweetness rather than just being candied-like. So yeah, it smells pretty damn good. Let's just dive in. Cheers. That's a tasty beverage right there. It follows the nose pretty much exactly. Getting that nice, rich, bursting kind of orangey, blood orangey / orangey kind of orangeness, citrusness from it. That has a heaping helping of skinniness, rindiness, a little bit of pithiness, nice fleshiness all around. That lactose, that milk sugar comes off a bit smaller than you expected based off nose. Not that it was a huge kind of pop of milk sugar to begin with. It's very kind of accenting. It's not kind of star of the showiness. And it works quite nicely. Mouth feels nice. Nothing too crazy. A bit more of kind of like a slightly kind of denser, hazier version of an old school IPA as opposed to kind of like a New England style IPA or what people assume or want from today's New England style IPA, i.e. if you put a spoon in it, the spoon's not going to stick straight up. Basically, that's what I'm saying. But it's a tasty beer. It's a nice beer. And here's the kicker. It tastes like beer. Who would have fucking thunk it? The citrus comes off really very hoppy. Not superly synthetic. Like I said, that milk sugar adds just a slight touch of added sweetness in a good way. And she's a tasty bevy, man. What do you want me to say? Delicious beer. Not a whole bunch of other pieces thrown together to make something that doesn't taste like beer, but is really tasty. It's actually a very tasty citrus-forward beer. It happens to have a dollop of milk sugar in it. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better New England-style IPAs that I've had as of late. It's worthy of being in the conversation. Maybe not exactly the way I like mine to skew, but tasty nonetheless. Value availability, I think I paid a whopping $12 or $13 for a 4-pack of this. Off a shelf, not from a brewery. Didn't have to wait in line, so it doesn't taste like I waited in line for 5 hours. I know some of you guys really want that in your beers. But, yeah, to get this off a shelf, it's absolutely fantastic. Like I said, if you see their distribution, chances are you'll see it and leave you with if you like what we like this. If you like hop-forward beer. Not necessarily kind of sweetened sodas that happen to be beer in soda form or soda form and beer form, whatever I'm trying to say there. actual beer-flavored beers. But also want a little bit of pizzazz to it. You can have a little bit of kind of milk sugar, adds a little added dimension to it. And it's just tasty, so if you like tasty hop-forward beers, definitely worth picking up, because guess what? It's a tasty hop-forward beer. So there you go. Another review in the books. How about that? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you didn't, anywhere in between, down there, words and stuff and things. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tapped, Massive Beers, all four of those places if you want to check this dude out somewhere else while I hit my glasses with my fingers. And, yeah, there you go. Another review down. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hope you're enjoying a nice, glad with the chance of charcuterie. I just like saying charcuterie. And, hopefully see you next time. Cheers.